If you are not reading every single day, I think you are placing yourself at a massive disadvantage.
Yeah.
I finish at least a book a week, at least. On my best, I finish 2 books a week. Nowadays, I'm averaging 1, which is still good. I also listen to a lot of book summaries on Blinkist. I listen to Audible books at 2 times the speed so I can consume more information. Honestly, books feel like a cheat code in life. It feels like anytime you open up a book that you are getting somebody's best expression of ideas and research distilled into a very consumable, easy to read, hopefully, format that gives you the perspective, that challenges your ways of thinking, that introduces new ways of thinking, that gives you tools and insights that people who don't read don't have.
Yeah.
And it expands that mental bandwidth. And if you let your mental bandwidth close and become smaller, then you become less able to navigate change, because fewer good ideas, let alone fewer ideas in the first place, enter into your brain. And if you don't constantly renew yourself, if you are not thinking about things in new and exciting and different and challenging ways, then when the moment happens in which you are required to make the change, you will have less experience, less tools, you will have rehearsed fewer scenarios, and therefore your likelihood of succeeding in that moment will dramatically go down. So you might think that reading 1 book a week, and don't hold yourself to that standard. That's what I've cultivated over time. Make sure that you are at least reading something every single day.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about reading tweets or Reddit comments or YouTube comments or the text on a video game. Like, subject yourself to reading a great piece of literature, fiction, nonfiction. Expand your mind and allow that mental bandwidth to open, because as long as that channel is open, new ideas can enter, they can be toyed with, and they can clink around in your head, and you can then distill and extract the values, the attributes, the ideas, the perspectives, the viewpoints that will make you a more prepared person for when the moment of change arrives. You'll be able to see further into the future because you've allowed these other perspectives to guide you and to enter into your subconscious.
I couldn't agree more with that. Like, if you want to be able to predict that future, guys, read. Just like Hamza said, start reading books, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Start reading. I think I can say it from my personal experience as well, Hamza. I started reading again 3 years ago, right?
Wow.
And that change really helped me make a lot of transformation, not just in my professional life, but in fact also in my personal life. Being more self-aware, getting a better understanding of who I am, all those kind of soft skills that we talk about.
Yeah, man.
I got a lot of that from the books that I was reading, from the podcasts that I was listening to. So, guys, surround yourself with good input of data, whether it's through books, podcasts, or even if you don't want to start, I would even go and recommend, like, start watching, if you're a Netflix fan. There's so much good stuff on Netflix, like the Explained series, for example, Inside Bill's Brain.
Bill's Brain, yeah.
That was amazing, right?
Avid reader too, right?
Yeah, exactly. He reads like what?
Books a day.
Books a day, apparently. Man. Yeah. Apparently he takes a week off and goes to his cottage, and he just spends that entire 7 days reading. That's it.
Yeah, man.
So that's incredible.
It is the competitive advantage. And if you are not reading, I'm telling you, don't even take it from me, man. You're gonna see it in your life. Nobody ever became less successful by reading. Right?
That's actually very nice. Nobody ever became. There's no way of you failing after reading a book.
It's not wasted time. It's an investment in time. You're not spending time. You're actually investing in yourself. And the benefits of the book are not going to happen immediately. If they happen immediately, fantastic. But I think that the success that comes from investing in education and knowledge it has a lagging success indicator. I am benefiting today from books that I read 10 years ago.